If you want to be a supporter of my channel, please join my Patreon. On Patreon, that's where I'll be posting all my future videos before they ever launch. You'll also be accredited at the end of every video for being a supporter and helping me with my channel and giving me time to create more content. With that, you'll also get access to all my homework during my mentorships, so you can see what I've done. You will get my clip studio paint files of any of my artwork and projects that I'm doing, so you guys can really see how I set up my layers and also future worksheets that I am planning on making. All my educational content will be airing on Patreon before ever touching YouTube. So join Patreon, become a supporter, and thank you very, very much if you already have.
Yeah, no sound.
Episode 2. Well, we can look at episode 2.
Yeah. Unless are you doing it from application? You're right.
Are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it
now. Do you see movement?
Yeah, I see movement.
Okay. So this is a great transition. You know, it's starting like the audience. The audience
comes to focus.
Has no idea where we are. It's like a person coming out of a dream, right? You're kind of waking up and you see this. It's like the show is gently easing you into what's going on, which is a really cool. This is an example of a very expressive cinematography. And where's the focus in the scene right now?
The focus right now is the doorknob.
Right? Right? So this is loaded. They've loaded this item. It's really, I'm guessing if they're doing it correctly, there's something really significant and important about this door. This is a very nice cut. You have a cut on the action. So you have a very still frame, then you have a lot of movement coming in, characters walking down the hall. You're naturally, as a person watching it, you want to see what's going on, and the camera just obliges you and it cuts into the girl who's talking. You cut to the person who's talking, it feels natural.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Another cut on a movement. This one's interesting because it's a different character moving. But he exits the frame, and it's a little bit abrupt.
Yeah.
Do you see why he needed to exit the frame before you could cut to this?
Just to see like that he's actually going to the door.
Right. What would it have? Imagine if he was still in the frame in the shot before, and then you cut to this. What would be the problem with that?
Like, did he just teleport?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all of these choices. Oh, look what's happening here. There's a slow truck in. Is someone in there? And then that shadow. You've got some details. Would you like to do a scene study of this?
Yeah.
So what I mean is like, you would take I would tell you like, okay, you're gonna draw this. And then you're gonna draw like this.
In the cut.
Draw this. You draw that. And then you draw that. So that would be the amount of drawings that you would do.
Okay, and that would be reverse storyboarding.
Then you would draw her, that's reverse storyboarding. Then you do, okay. So there's 1, 2 drawings here. That, the thing falling off you have to show. And then there's 2 things happening here right at the end. He exits frame and she's watching him exit. She clocks him exiting foreground right. And then at the very end, she's making a fast movement. And interestingly, when you cut from one fast movement to something else moving fast, it helps to smooth out the cut. It helps the cut to feel more natural. So you'd see that, how his arm is swinging and she's moving, his arm is swinging. That helps the cut. So you would draw the A pose of this. I'm not sure how to step back, but you would draw the A pose of him before he puts the key in and then putting the key in. This again is a cut on the action. Very, very nice cut on the action. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think so. It's when
he takes his hand off the doorbell. He's starting to move rapidly away in the profile shot, and then you just bridge it. Otherwise, it would feel like a jump cut.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that action, smoothing it out. Does that make sense? A jump cut is when you suddenly change angle on something, but you're not really that far away, that different of a distance away from it. There's so much going on just in these few shots, but if you take it like, is someone in there? So you would draw the shadow going by. You draw the feet, and then you draw the
suitcase
down. You draw him starting to run. Again, another cut on the action. The feet are going fast, there's a hand, so it doesn't really feel weird that you're jumping from one thing to another. The action helps it. Hey, open up! Yeah, you could totally do a scene study of this. So what we could do is I can kind of show you what that would look like for a sec.